Welcome to your reading, Life Path 33. Thank you for being here, or Maths number 33, I should say. Let's get your cards. The reading is done in 3 parts today, so you will be getting a reading on what you are letting go of, what you are bringing in, and then you will receive a oracle card. After that, I will pull 3 cards. These cards could have a yes, a no, or a maybe on them, and the cards are for you to choose from. So if you have a question, please stick around for that. Let's just finish getting your cards through. Oh, I think that one wants to come through. Oh, Ace of Cups, lovely. Your final card this section of the reading is the 7 of Wands. So I'm just going to speak a little moment about the Master number 33. So it's a Master Teacher number. So you're the heart-centered guide whose purpose is rooted in compassion and wisdom and also sacred service. So as the most spiritually evolved of all Master numbers, you carry the vibration of unconditional love, creative expression, and deep healing. So you are here to uplift through presence, you're here to lead through love, and to teach through all your experiences. But the path of 33 is often steeped in emotional depth, soul level tests, and lessons in boundaries. So because your love is expansive, you must learn not to lose yourself in the process of giving. So the first thing we're going to do is look at what it is you are letting go of. The 9 of Swords is a really good card to get in this placement because it represents anxiety, torment, sleepless nights, and also the burden of overthinking and emotional overwhelm. So as Master 33, your natural empathy can leave you deeply affected by others' suffering to the point where it becomes your own, like you take that on. So you're releasing internal guilt loops. You're also releasing emotional burnout and also the belief that you must fix or carry everything. This is the end of a kind of martyr mode or martyrdom, where you realise you're not here to absorb the world's pain. You're here to transform it, but not at the cost of your own peace. You can't fill from you can't give from an empty cup. Master number 33. The King of Cups is emotionally wise and compassionate, but in this placement, in this context of this reading, he represents the shadow of emotional control, suppression, and or unspoken heaviness. So you may have felt the need to be strong for others, to maintain harmony, even when you were hurting inside yourself. Master number 33. You're letting go of emotional self-containment that stifles your own healing. Taking emotional responsibility for others' experiences and also silent suffering in the name of compassion. And what's interesting is these first 2 cards are red, which represents the root chakra, so your place in life. There's a letting go of no longer needing to hold everything inside you to be seen as noble, expressing yourself and learning when to walk away from situations is now part of your truth. So surprisingly, you have the Empress card here, which, can look like, well, this card, why are we getting this in the release card? Because she's the divine feminine, abundance, beauty, nurturing. But in the shadow context, she speaks of over nurturing. So there's a theme running through this reading. smothering love, or defining your identity through the care giving side of yourself, and also from external creation, so the things that you're creating within your life. You're releasing the need to mother everyone, and you can do that whether you are male, female. It's all about the energy. It's the masculine and feminine energy. Creative energy is spent entirely on others. So you're releasing that, bringing your creative energy more inwards, or concentrating on it for your own journey and your own divine alignment. So you're also releasing the belief that your worth comes only from what you give. As a 33, your love is your power, but love given without boundaries becomes depletion. You are being called to nourish yourself first. So, like putting the oxygen mask on first when on a plane. What is leaving master number 33 is emotional burden, over-identification with others' suffering, suppressed or imbalanced emotions disguised as strength, and also the over-giving, over-nurturing, or tying your worth to caretaking of others. You're releasing the weight of sacred surface without support, and creating space to receive joy and love, and also healing for yourself. So when we see what you're bringing in, you've got the World as your first card, which is a beautiful energy to get. It's a sign of closure, integration, and also soulful completion. You're stepping into a new cycle, so not just in your external life, but in how you see yourself. A major karmic chapter has been completed or is completing at this time. So you're bringing in wholeness and self-acceptance, recognition of your divine role without giving too much of yourself away. And the next level of your calling as a teacher or a guide. This marks a full circle moment, so you've learnt the lessons of passion through pain, and now you begin the cycle of teaching through your wisdom and not your wounds. So you may, if you've been doing a lot of shadow work, you may find that you're moving more into the love and light aspects. The Ace of Cups, this is pure heart energy, overflow, divine emotional rebirth. So this is you receiving love instead of only giving it, opening your heart without fear, and reconnecting to joy, to pleasure, and to authentic, and keyword there is authentic intimacy. So you're bringing in emotional renewal and a deeper connection to self, loving relationships that pour back into you. We don't give to receive, but if you're constantly giving and you're not getting anything back, it can leave you very depleted. You're also bringing in creative inspiration and sacred self-care. So the world doesn't need you depleted. It needs you fulfilled, and that's what the Ace of Cups energy does. This is a return of your own cup, so full and divine, just like you. So with the Seven of Wands, you, now that you're in this energy and this rising energy, you're also protecting your peace. So this card is about spiritual conviction, it's boundaries, and it's standing firm in your truth even when challenged. So you're bringing in clear energetic boundaries, confidence in your voice and your path. This card is a lovely bluey colour, bluey greeny colour. So it's like the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So this is the master teacher energy, teaching from a place of wisdom and love. And it's also bringing in the strength to stand tall without losing your softness, that heart-mind coherence. The energy of the 7 is not about combative, even though it looks like it in the picture here. It's self-respect. So it's no longer being accessible to every drain, every demand, and every distortion of your lights. Okay. So we can see through your reading that there's a sacred shift from over-functioning in love to embodied mastery of love. You're no longer pouring from an empty cup. You are no longer here to fix. You are here to feel, to heal, and to inspire others through your wholeness. What you're building now comes from overflow, not obligation. What you are teaching comes from integration, not suffering. So you're no longer just the giver, you're also the receiver. You're the healer and the sovereign soul of divine alignment. So you're letting go of emotional exhaustion and internal suffering, letting go of suppressing your own needs to hold others up, and also over nurturing and identity entanglement in taking care of others. And what you're bringing in is wholeness, completion, and a new soul chapter, emotional renewal, love, and heart opening joy. And you're also bringing in sacred boundaries and empowered spiritual leadership. So this is your ascension. So it's not about responsibility, but it's about radiating authenticity. Your message is for you to no longer be like, let me carry your pain. It's let me walk beside you as I carry my own heart too. You are the teacher, the lover, and the light. And now you are finally moving in to get to feel that love coming back to you. Okay, mass number 33. So let's take a look at what card comes out for you. This is the Dream Weaver's deck. 22. Surfing rainbows on the moon. Sounds like fun. Oh, we'll pop them there. So 22 is 4 in numerology as well. So that is really nice, steady, earthly energy. You're at a place where no matter your inquiry, the answers is the same. It's time to be playful, let curiosity lead, and allow your imagination to help you dream without limits. You are a powerful co-creator in this world, capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. Even though you've come this far, you doubt whether you can ever achieve the life, the career, the relationship you really want. It's not that what you have isn't good enough, but is it all that it could be? Have you placed limits on yourselves or others in your mind? You have so much to give, so much within you that you have not even touched the surface of yet. Write down your dreams, your goals, your deepest desires for your life and play with them. Rehearse them as if you were there already. How do they make you feel? Have you considered who you'd need to become to experience all of this? The only limits you have exist inside your own perception. Imagine you are surfing rainbows on the moon. Don't worry about how you'll get there. Just don't limit yourself, especially not now. Give wings to the vision for your life and commit to fly. Let the universe take care of the how. When you let your imagination soar, you discover that miracles can and do come true. Beautiful. So while we'll get the pick a card section ready now, so master number 33, please keep your question direct as it is only a yes, no, or maybe answer that come through on the cards. If you want to take a moment to see which one of these cards you feel the most drawn to, you may feel drawn to more than one. If you need more time, you can pause the video. I'm about to turn over card 1 now. You have a yes. The card it's come on is a King of Pentacles and Security. It might not be relevant, but I just say just in case. You have a yes also with the Temperance card. It says, I know my extremes, now I seek peace, is a message on that. And we have another yes with the 3 of Pentacles, and the keyword on here is teamwork. That brings us to the end of the reading, master number 33. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure reading for you. Please take care of yourself.